What is up, guys? Welcome to another Etheria restart video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. The 2x event is done, guys, and I can say that my account is completely changed because I've managed to do so much work in terms of upgrading units, farming gear, farming prowess materials, XP, accumulating tons of different rewards from the hyperlink charter because I actually got to focus on it a bit more this time around. So saving all of that stamina was 1,000,000% the right choice, at least from my point of view. In today's video, I kind of want to share with you guys, I want to give you a breakdown of where my account is currently at, especially after the 2x event. I've used around 13,000 stamina, okay? It sounds a lot, but more or less, that's what I've used. So I think level 56 or 57, if I remember it correctly. I am level 72 right now. It takes roughly 1,000 stamina per level. I've managed to basically do pretty much everything that I had in mind to. And I still have some stamina left. Now, of course, this time refills are not all left from the 2x event. But I think I managed. Not intentionally, but I think I had around six refills left, okay? I think in total, when I started the event, I had 74 refills, or actually more than that because I did purchase the 10 refills from the shop, right? So that was like $15 and 200 gems. That was, I think, 10 refills. So I was close to 80 plus. We had events and other things that gave me stamina. I had around 3,500 stamina stacked from the previous days that I did not use. And of course, every time you level up, you get another 100 stamina or so. So that roughly puts me at around 13,000 stamina used during the 2x event. So I'm going to show you exactly how far my account progressed this weekend. Before that, we actually have a brand new promo code. Let me just quickly share it with you guys. So we're actually getting 10 free pops, guys. Etheria DC 100k. So they reached 100k members in Discord. Let's claim it. And let me just go and pick up my Shadow Sanya or Claws before we move into showing you what I have on the account. I actually summoned in the last 3 days 4 SR units, okay? I've got another Lily. So now my Lily is +3 empowered. I've got another Heinrich, literally 2 summons back to back from Lily. I've got my third Siada, and I've got my second Celine this morning. So I'm not anywhere close to the Mercy, but I'm feeling lucky. 3 summons, 3 SSR. Let's bring it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not today. We got a Sanya, but not the right one. We got a Sanya, but not the right one, which is fine. Either way, hopefully you guys are going to get your Lily or whatever else you might be looking for. When I started this event, guys, so on Friday, I had exactly 6 6-star units done. Actually, yeah, I had Heinrich, I had Freya, I had Rilmocha, Deering, Lily, and Messiah. Now, over the weekend, I 6-starred Rosa, I 6-starred Holden, and I 6-starred Hoyan. On top of that, I had enough lattice to max 2 skills on Rosa. I had enough lattice to finish his 3rd skill, which happened today. And I should be getting enough lattice to get her done as well. I still need to complete a few quests, defeat a few bosses, and I'm going to get 3 more lattices from there and basically max her 3rd skill, which is going to be really, really powerful. She's really a very strong unit. I can't wait to use her in PvP and see what I can do with her in PvE. Other than that, I really prioritize farming a lot of XP, guys. As I've mentioned in previous videos, this was the best time for us to farm XP. So one of the main things that I kind of focused on was taking as many units as possible to 5 stars. Because you can use them, okay? When you have a unit at 4-star, at 3-star, you're kind of well, that's pretty squishy. I'm not really going to be able to use it like that in endgame content. But Support units, defense-based units are amazing at 5 stars too. You don't really need them at 6 stars, at least not at the moment. True, for the damage dealers, you kind of want to get them to 6 stars so you can squeeze the highest possible damage out of them. But for the rest, for a lot of other units, it will work amazing if they are at 5 stars. So what I've done, 5-star Fangus, 5-star Rahu, 5-star Hellkid, 5-star Tiamat, 5-star Beontine, 5-star Veronica, 5-star Obol, 5-star Kachi the Guard, 5-star Siada, 5-star Celine, 5-star Doki Doki. And basically, I stopped there. So as you guys can probably notice, I was able, if I wanted to make another 6-star instead. But I chose to make more 5-star units because we have so many different game modes that will require us to use tons of different units, okay? And like this, I do have a chance to use most of them from here at 5-star. Yes, Siada would be amazing at 6-star. Of course, all of the other units will be good at 6-star to gain the extra speed and stuff like that. Rahu, Hellkid, Tiamat. But for the moment, they will work just fine as it is. I give them slightly better gear, I tank them up, and they will get the job done at 5-star. So that's what I kind of like prioritized in terms of XP. To be honest, I'm not really going to be able to give you an exact number of how much XP I farmed, but roughly, I think I farmed a little bit over 4,000 stamina in the XP dungeon, okay? Then I really prioritize doing a lot of prowess materials as well. So this is what I have left over at the moment. I did use a lot of them to skill up some of the units. So I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. So as you guys probably noticed, I skilled Rosa, right? That required a lot of materials. I skilled Holden. But what I've done for most of the units, I basically skilled them all like this, you know? So I used rare materials, not on his first skill because that's pretty irrelevant. Rosa, who else? I've done like this. Nothing on her because I had it before. I did started putting a bit of work into her as well. Then I've done her as well because I did not have her done like this. I do need to skill her up as well at some point. She was ready to rumble before. I worked on a Fangus, as you guys can probably notice. Rahu. Nothing on Hellkid yet. Tiamat. Nothing on Beontine. Nothing on Veronica. I started working on Obol as well. I've maxed some of the third skill, and I've put a bit of more in Chiaki right here. Siada, I basically used all of the rare materials on her. I've done some on Mio as well. Who else? Who else? Nothing on Doki. I feel like that's about it. So in terms of how many runs I've done in the GP Outpost, I would say some of them slightly more because I required more materials to skill up the units that I've just showed you. But roughly around 40 runs or so per dungeon, per each elemental affinity, right? So that's around 2,000, let's just say a top of 3,000 stamina in the prowess materials, maximum, right? So that's around 7,000 stamina used from the 13k, which left me with approximately 6,000 stamina for gear. Now, I do want to say one thing. Even though we had double drops, we got double the Etheria coins from every single content. Etheria coins equal silver, gold, etc. The main currency that is used to upgrade modules. Bro, this is so freaking bad. I was saying it since the beta, but now it feels even worse because I had probably more than 20 million Etheria coins just from farming this weekend. I have 6 millions left. I've barely maxed any gear, okay? And the main thing is, a lot of gear requires you to basically go and check, is this gonna give me speed if you have only 3 substats? Then if you see, I'm taking them to level 3. This is not very costly. This one, for example, is a flat stat. I don't care about it, but I wanted to see if by any chance I'm gonna hit speed to start with, right? So all of these pieces are actually eating a lot of Etheria coins as well. You see this one, I should take it to level 6. So we have 25, we had 20 before, right? 45, and now 75 Etheria coins, 75k, just to get to level 6 to see that, okay, this piece is trash, I'm gonna sell it, okay? Very expensive. Now, I had to do around 3 runs with the 2x on, or 4, to get 75,000. If I'm recycling some of this gear, I'm barely getting anything back whatsoever, which really, really sucks. So at the moment, I have 1,500 pieces of gear in my inventory. Before this started, I cleansed probably around 100 pieces or something like that. Not every single piece is good, okay? I'm gonna have to basically go and sell a lot of the pieces that are bad, you know, because I won't have the Etheria coin to check them all anyway, right? It's probably gonna take me a freaking lifetime to get it done, but I did got some pretty nice upgrades. Now, unfortunately, nothing crazy on the speed, so my speed still stays at around 300, more or less, if I'm equipping the best gear on Lily, which is decent, but nothing too crazy, considering that we had a 2x drop event, and I farmed a lot of gear, a lot of gear. Let me just quickly show you what you can see in the achievements, because you might be curious, well, how many runs you've done, okay? So if we're gonna go to GP Outpost, you're gonna be able to see how many times I've farmed everything in total, okay? So I've done over 200 in the disorder because I scrolled skilled multiple units. In the constant, I've done 121 in total, hollow 170, on the odd 136, and on reason 110. Now, this was not done during the 2x, all of it, of course. But this should give you kind of like an idea. Okay, let me check mine. Maybe you're curious, right? Like how many you runs have done in total. Now, in the threshold is a completely different story. I already had 300 runs in Doki Doki before this started. In the Terrormaton, I had around 110, 120. And in Aurora, I had around 30 or 40, something like that. I really haven't farmed Aurora at all before. So as you guys can probably notice, I did put in a lot of work. Now, most of those runs actually went into Doki Doki. So I found more Doki Doki than Aurora and the Terrormaton. So I'm close to get 300 runs on the Terrormaton and 70 runs away from Aurora. Now, I have been farming Hell 4 on every single one of them, guys. As I mentioned in the previous video, I was gated, stuck, because I did not have all of the right shells to allow me to push on higher content. I don't have Shadow Sanya. I don't have some of the units that will enable me to farm Inferno. For example, in Aurora, my Holden was not ready to rumble, but now he's fully skilled. So slowly, I will be pushing up for Inferno difficulties on all of these dungeons, because from here on, all I'll be doing is farming shells. Probably for the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, I won't be farming the gear dungeons, at least not heavily, okay? I might be pushing onto Inferno on each one of them, and then focus on shells. At the moment, my priority is to get to Inferno on the shell dungeons. I have some teams in mind. I am planning to do a video on a different one today as well, most likely, if I actually get a chance to do it. To show you on a Nikonana, basically an Inferno team. Then I will be doing it for Sharon, and we'll see what we can do for the other two. But basically, yeah, Hell 4, Hell 4, Hell 4. Now, I have 6 million Etheria coins left. Definitely not going to be enough to level up some of the gear, but I do want to show you a couple of very good pieces that I've got. Hopefully, they will roll good as well. Before that, I'm quickly going to share with you, the Hyperlink Charter. So I pushed pretty high on it. At the shell tuning, I'm actually blocked right now, but this is not something that was done during the 2x drops, because I haven't really farmed shells, right? Then, moving on to the Animus Fate, I actually maxed this one. I've put in a lot of work. A lot of them require defeat Aurora, defeat the Terror Maton, defeat Doki Doki. So that's why I ended up in doing so many runs in Terror Maton and Aurora, even though that was not initially my intention. I wanted to make sure I'm getting this done so I can collect the freaking letters, you know. Then on the module modification, I am pretty stuck at the moment as well. So I have 3 more parts right here, and then I'm done with these 2. Basically, I need to move on to Inferno difficulty in order to be able to move forward from here. And the Commission Chronicle, I actually need to beat Shadow Flame Hoyan. I'm going to do that later today and collect more letters, and I'm going to put them in Hoyan. That's the whole plan that I have at the moment. But enough with all that. Let me just quickly show you some pieces of gear that I've got. Now, first, I do want to basically go over to momentum. I gotta say it, man. Like, I found quite a bit, as you guys probably noticed. I got so many flat pieces. Defense, HP. I got this crit damage, which is beautiful. Let's actually quickly upgrade this, please. Roll good, not on freaking defense. Please. No more defense. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. This is a beautiful piece. Now, of course, that crit rate would have been better instead of getting that trashy defense, but it's still a very beautiful piece. So this is one of them that I actually wanted to show you guys because I think is a beautiful piece. HP. I got so many effect accuracy and effect resistance on these pieces that it literally made me want to cry, I swear. It's just crazy that I was getting so many of them, okay, instead of getting attack and everything else that we actually need. And when I was looking at my Swift gear, time with and all the rest, I was getting attack, crit rate, crit damage, like completely the opposite, which was pretty damn annoying, okay? As you guys can probably notice, I did not get 3 matrix effect attack. I only have these 2 matrix effect on the attack. I think I might have something. Okay, I got this crit damage, which is pretty decent too. Let's see. Anything juicy in here? Not that one. I know I've got... This is a decent piece. Of course, effect accuracy, crit damage would have been better, but you can't really complain about it. This is pretty nice as well, but it's a 2 matrix effect. This one could potentially turn out to be good if it gives crit. It doesn't. Let's see. This one is nice if it doesn't roll the HP. It would have been much better with speed instead of that HP, but... Okay, so we rolled that HP, which sucks. But hey, at least we got some crit damage, some crit rate on it. Can't complain about it because we got a good amount of speed on the other one that we just leveled up before. This is not great. Not that great either. And who knows? Speed? Crit? No, so that's bad as well. Now, this already costed me so much freaking Etheria coins that now I won't be able to do much, okay? Like, I won't be able to try and level up a lot of gear. I still need to check one thing, guys. At the moment, it's really hard for me to find out, but I'm curious what type of substats we can get on each one of the left pieces, because you cannot get specific substats on some of them, right? So from what I've noticed on the ring, I'm calling this as a ring, right? I haven't seen attack percentage. I haven't seen crit damage on any of the pieces that I've got. So I'm very curious to see exactly what stats you can get on all of these pieces, right? Because that will at least give us an idea if it's worth trying to perfect the piece, look to get better pieces from there or not, right? Okay, so that's pretty much it. I got 2 good pieces, 3 decent pieces from this set, which is pretty crazy, right? If we are gonna drop this one, let's see if I got anything from Fury, Onslaught, Keen Eye, and Harvest, okay? So, most likely I haven't got anything too crazy. I know I've got 1 piece, this one right here. So this is something that I've got from the Terror Maton. A pretty nice piece. Of course, the substats went all over the place, but I'm happy with this piece. It's actually a beautiful piece, a 3 matrix effect as well, which is great. I have some attack pieces, but not perfect. This is decent crit rate, but no crit damage. I know, I know we're looking for those perfect pieces, but hey, this is not bad either for the harvest. Speed, crit rate, crit damage. This is really not good, but you see speed and crit rate. You can get flat attack on them, so in order to maximize the damage on the piece, you want to have the flat attack too. Speed, crit rate, and flat attack. And what else do we have? Let's see. Nothing too insane, at least on the harvest, from what I remember, and or the fury actually. So a lot of two-piece matrix effects, which I'll be ignoring. I'm not gonna flex with those ones, right? If this gives me speed, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, this is a great piece. Okay, flat attack. I don't think you can get attack percentage on this piece either. At least not that I remember. I haven't seen it on any piece at all. You see only flat attack, flat attack, flat attack. Yeah. So, oh yeah, flat attack only. So I'm very curious to see the exact stats that you can get on all of these pieces. Maybe some of you guys have that information available. This is the perfect piece for a ring, in my opinion, because you get flat attack now, of course, not for it to roll on flat attack, but to roll on crit rate, flat attack speed, preferably crit rate. Because once again, you cannot get crit damage, you cannot get attack percentage either. Then, let's actually check. Actually, we cannot filter it from here, can we? But we can just keep these pieces, maybe. Okay. So let's see. Anything juicy. Anything juicy at all. Crit rate, decent, but not perfect piece. Lots of flats. Lots and lots of flats. I will get quite a bit of Etheria coins once I'm done. Now, you see pieces like this. I will attempt to roll them up to see if I'm hitting speed, guys. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to get a quad, a triple roll on speed, and that's still going to be pretty damn helpful, especially if it's accuracy main, right? Like this one as well. So that will cost me Etheria coins once again. Crit damage, speed, effect, accuracy, no attack or crit rate. Unfortunately, on that one, I will try to roll this as well to see if I'm hitting the speed. If I'm not hitting the speed, that's it. I'm going to sell it. Attack, crit rate, no crit damage, no speed, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what we have there. I think, if I remember correctly, I got a decent piece from an Onslaught. This is actually pretty nice. Crit damage, please. Not effect resistance. Effect accuracy. Okay, this rolled like shite. Let's see. Crit damage. I can't remember from which set I got an attack one. Seems like from none. Even though I thought that I did, it seems like I actually haven't. Okay, so no attack on any of them. Unfortunately, like attack percentage. So that, I mean, to be a nice piece, right? That kind of sucks. But either way, that's pretty much it. In terms of speed, I really haven't got anything amazing. To be honest. Like, nothing. Nada. I've tried to roll a lot of them. See if I'm getting some. These are probably older pieces that I had to basically invest a little bit in. So my characters don't get wrecked. But I really haven't got anything to roll me speed. I feel like the highest that I've got might be a 9 or something like that. No effect accuracy with good speed either. I've got one piece that's a 3 matrix effect. This is a flat. The last 2 rolls went on crit rate, man. When I saw the first 3 rolls on speed, I was like, yes, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit maybe a 12 on it or something, but no. And I actually had to max it too, which was quite a bit of a waste. So this one could potentially give me 1 more speed, but it's not really anything amazing there. This is one of them. It did not hit speed at all. Really sucks. And I should have another one somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe it was that one. Yeah, I think it was that one actually. So I only have one piece. One piece that's effect accuracy. 3 picks matrix with speed substat. And that is pretty down low on it as well because it did not roll speed. Other than that, a lot of trash. No speed, no speed, no speed, no speed. So I'll be selling a lot of them. I have a lot of work to do in terms of cleansing. So yeah, not really lucky with the gear from Doki, but that's fine because Once I'm done with the shells, I will be prioritizing Doki once again, and then I'll be going to Inferno. That's pretty much it in terms of my account progression after the 2x event, guys. I feel like it definitely changed my account in a very, very good way because I have so many units available now that I can use. I have much better gear for damage dealers. The main thing is now to get the shells, and I actually farmed some shells today. I got the shell that I need for my real mocha, which will allow me to push on a Inferno difficulty and absolutely smash the boss. I just need to basically level that up. The main reason why I am not doing it just yet is because I want to see if I need to work on a different shell to allow me to do some guides, themes for Inferno in the shell dungeons, because that should be our priority moving forward for the next 1 or 2 weeks, right? To get better shells, then we can come back to gear, etc. So I want to see if I need to do another artisan or if I need to do a different shell at the moment. I don't have unlimited currency to upgrade the shells either, right? So that's why I'm waiting. I'm not planning to farm Doki Doki this week anyway, so I have all the time in the world to basically get it. Who knows? I might even get a better one instead by the time I'm ready to do so. That's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below how was your progression. After I'm done with all of the stamina that I still have left, I can still buy 4 more of these. I have another 1,000 right here. I'll be reaching level 74, guys. So I think that will be the cap, the highest level in the game at the moment, at least on our server. Maybe somebody managed to reach 75. Not 100% sure because I haven't seen nobody yet. But either way, much love, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.